everybody doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to our families around the world. Welcome. Folks, as you can see, we are family. We are united. We have members in all over the world, and I have no doubt that everywhere, every country where they have internet access, they know about WAZZUB, and we do have members there. All right, so we are very, very excited because we, of course, not only we are family, this is my number one, the biggest family I have ever been a part of, and so proud. Okay, and I'm sure that you are too. If you are here with us, it's because you've been one of the fighters that has been fighting your way in and up into WAZZUB, and united no matter what color, race, creed, country, region, it doesn't matter. We are all people from one limb, and we, no matter how far away we are from each other, we are united. Thank God for the internet. We are able to talk and to share information 24/7 at the speed of the light, and that is fantastic that we can do that. Even though that it's got to be evening and morning and afternoon for some or a lot of you. Okay, we are still sitting on the same oval table. So, guys, I want to start this by simply welcome all of you back to our dining room. Okay, let's say that this is our meeting dining room. Okay, because families, they don't work together. They don't struggle. They don't stress. When they get together, they share good information, important information, what's been going on with them, what's happening, what has happened in their days. They share information, and they have a blast. They have fun. They don't despise one another. Okay, so again, no matter where we are, what different language we speak, okay, we are still in the same family. And what we are doing as a WAZZUBians, we are making sure that what God has put in this earth, okay, which are people all from one limb, supposed to be together. So we are bringing everyone together. And and guys, I really do not, I ask for your forgiveness if you don't have the same belief as I do. If you have your different God, I respect everyone. I do not want to offend anyone. But think of this as your higher power, okay? Mine is God. Okay? Mine is God. And you gotta have your own higher power. We know, guys, that there is a power, higher, and there's the higher intelligence than ourselves. We're not self-created, okay? We were created by one master. And that master, okay, I don't know, I call my master God, okay? So God provides me everything, and I move through the force and the power of God. You see, my life is gonna be there until I die, until I go home. Okay, and yours can be whatever you choose. Okay, so let's just, okay, hold each other's hand, okay, and let's say that we are family, because even in a regular, in a immediate family, like brothers and sisters, blood-related family, they have this discordance, they disagree, right? And they have different beliefs, different religion, okay, and they're still family. But the beauty about WAZZUB is that WAZZUB is about people, okay? It's about members. WAZZUB knows that in order to create a family, okay, that family, we have to accept, okay, all the backgrounds, all the flaws and the pros and cons, the negatives and positives, okay? We're family. We're not perfect, but but we are united. And for that, guys, I want to really to thank you, all of you, for being a part of this amazing WAZZUB worldwide family, that we have decided that who is going to be in charge of making the big profits, who is going to be in charge to, you know, to see or to deal with the world as we see it. Okay, as of until before WAZZUB, we deal with the world, with the internet, with the things that people, that the big boys want us to deal with. Okay, we had pretty much no choice. But with WAZZUB, it's about the people. We have the choice, okay? We know what we're going to be able to set our home page to what we want to see and experience every day. So we, the people, okay, the family, together, okay, even though we have agreement and disagreement, we are still, okay, a part of that united, you know, and then very close together family, even though that we are spread around the world, but we are in one same time and space. Okay, and again, okay, I wanted to thank you for your perseverance, your courage, and your dedication, if you will, your hard work, your frustration that you have. I'm sure that a lot of you have, you know, been through a lot of frustration, you know, because we had so many people, or certain people that that don't believe in what we believe. So that kind of hurts a little bit. But we're strong, guys. All the strong survive. Now, we are so unique that if you've been with us since the beginning, no matter where you came in, okay, when you start, you join us, but since the beginning, guys, we've been putting out a lot of fires, but you know, but not only, okay, putting out fires, we've been building bridges, all right? If you started with us since the beginning, okay, or in the middle of, or just a couple weeks ago or a day ago, you should know that we've been through a lot of punches, okay? We've been throwing a lot of punches, and they kick us down, but you know what, guys? We've been down a few times, but not out. Not ever out. You know that we've been fighting our ways through, guys. We're like a baby, okay? We understand that success is a process in everything. So baby starts crawling, okay? I mean, it starts still, and then they start crawling, and then they start walking, then they run. We start crawling like a baby. We understand that success is a process, just like getting a college degree, right? It's not overnight. It takes 4 years or more, or a little less in some other parts of the world. But, guys, we start crawling, okay? We've been through a lot of obstacles. We start, you know, I mean, we went through all those obstacles, all the fights we've been putting through, all the punches been thrown on us. They threw us down, but we never got out, okay? WAZZUB is strong, okay, like a baby growing to be a big man, like a puppy to be a big dog, like if you look back and know how you started your life, and look at yourself now, okay, and look at a tree that you plant, okay, look how small it is, and then look at the 2, 3, 10 years later, look what happens, guys. We are in the process of, you know, being one of the big boys, the strength of the world on the internet. We're ready to change lives and to really, okay, make history, okay, because when you are strong, okay, one person alone is strong, okay, but when we are dealing with the power of 4.4 million people that believe in one thing, okay, we are all united together, guys. So they're not fighting with 1 or 2 or 10 or a million, guys. We're talking about 4.4 million now and growing like crazy, okay? And so, guys, for being a part of that family, okay, to be united, we understand what punches are, okay? Success is a process, okay? It's not all blue skies all the time. It's not all 100% smiles. There's going to be disappointments. There's going to be lots of it. But you know what? What's important is like a person, like yourself. You take a punch, okay, they punch you down, all right, but you get up and do it again. You get up and keep going, okay? You don't give up, okay? And that is what WAZZUB is about. It's not about WAZZUB itself, it's about the people. When we are a united family, all believing in one thing and fighting through the punches, okay, guys? And we grow together, and now is the power of we is not the power of we three. It's the power of we millions and growing like crazy. You know the numbers, all right? And so today we're going to talk about, okay, I mean, we are already talking about a few things. Just to recap, guys, where we've been and where we are and where we're going, okay? You know, the most important thing for us to really remember, guys, is this, okay? I don't know about you, but I know myself and many other people that I deal with, okay, they've been doing network marketing or multi-level marketing or home-based business for many years, okay? And what happens is that they, like me, I've been around for 18 years, okay? I never gave up. And that's why I found WAZZUB. You never gave up. That's why you were found by WAZZUB. We were all found. Okay? And here we are, together, united, okay, moving forward, because the other business that we've been involved with in the past, it's gone, or they are all gone. You know, the saying, here today and gone tomorrow, or here yesterday and gone today, gone, right? Gone. So now all I do, I live and I breathe is WAZZUB. Okay, and this is my family, this is my roof, this is yours, and together, guys, we are going to get to the top of that mountain, the mountain called WAZZUB, okay, and nobody's going to bring us down. The only one that's going to bring me down, I know, that can, that could, and that would be God. That's all. Nothing else, nobody else. Okay, and so we're going to talk about some news and updates where we're going with WAZZUB. We are going to also some very exciting information here for you guys today, and also we're going to answer some questions that have been posted on the WAZZIQ. Okay, we're gonna go over all that, and then we're gonna have some. I'm gonna have a nice surprise for you towards the end of this webinar. That's probably not only going to make your day, but your week, your month, and your year, and maybe even your life. Okay, so stay tuned, guys. Be in a positive side of the equation here, because that's where we are. Okay, and talking about that baby growing, guys, today we are a giant, okay? We are a giant, but we are a very humble giant. And I want to tell you that because WAZZUB is about the people. WAZZUB understands that success is a process, and WAZZUB needs the members. And of course the members need WAZZUB. It has to be a mutual trust. Okay, a mutual trust, and you have trusted WAZZUB since the beginning, since you started, and I'm here to tell you guys that no matter where you've been, no matter what you did, no matter how long you've been with us, WAZZUB, it's honest, it's straightforward, it's firm. WAZZUB will not let you down. Alright, I say this with all my heart, guys, because I know about WAZZUB. I don't know all about it, but I know that WAZZUB is the only company in the world that I've been involved with and that I've known about and that I know about that, guys, that stick and stands for what it means, okay? If WAZZUB is about the members dictate what's up, okay? Or WAZZUB, all right? And WAZZUB needs the members need WAZZUB. If we can have that mutual trust, okay, we're going to be growing strong forever, and we'll never need another thing to worry about, to get involved in something else that, you know, that we've been there before, been there, done that, such as, hey, gone here today and gone tomorrow. I'm tired of it. Okay? So what I want for myself and my family, I want for you and your family. So we are in this together, all right? So we're going to give you some great news today about WAZZUB, and then we're going to answer some questions for you. Okay, they're posting the WAZZIQ, and I want to thank you again for being a part of this, guys, because we would not be where we are if it wasn't for you, for your belief, for your maybe even for your disbelief in the beginning. Okay, that this it's too good to be true. Well, hey, soon enough the world will get to know who WAZZUB really is and what it really stands for. Right? So let's move forward, guys. Now that I let all the heavy stuff out of my chest, okay, I like to start, with me just not pointing it out, okay, and now we will move on into the things that you're here for, okay? But first, guys, if there are no excitement, there are no life, okay? I'm the kind of person that hey, if it ain't fun, don't do it. It took a long time for me to understand that concept, but truly, if it ain't fun, don't do it. WAZZUB is fun. Okay, and I, as a person very humbly, I tell you this, guys, because of my perseverance, okay, myself and because of the members that I found and the members that they found and so on and so forth, you were found. So we are all very lucky, very fortunate to be here, part of this family. And when I start something, guys, if I'm having a bad day, I will not start that thing because if my bad is gonna bring you bad. So that's not what I'm about, okay? WAZZUB has always been good and is gonna get better and better. So I gotta start this with the power that I feel that God gives me to deliver to you, because I don't want you guys to go back to the place where you've been before that was not comfortable. Okay? And it's your choice anyways, but I have a place to be, people to see, things to do, and fun to have. And the place to do that is here. Alright? So with that, I'm going to stop the chat box here because I do not want us to get out of track. Okay, important what I have shared with you today. Okay, I mean, it's always important. But this is extra important today because we're approaching the big day and we're going to be talking about some things that, of course, you've been waiting to hear. Okay, and I heard about it and now is your turn. So let's move on to the next page here. All right, guys. We're going to go item by item, okay? Right now, okay, of course, the programmer's #1 priority, okay, and the most important thing is to get ready for launch day, April 9, 2012, right? So, guys, for the past 3 months, you know what we've been through. But we never got out of our target, okay? The target is the same. The April 9 is the launch day. We are going to launch April 9 no matter what. Most companies, they say they'll launch a certain date, and then when they get there, they say, oh, let's give another month for more people to join. Let's give another month because some people did not have a chance. No. WAZZUB say one thing, and WAZZUB stands behind what it says, okay? So April 9, 2012 is the launch day. We're striving to get there, but the programmers, they are 100% concentrated on that. That's our main project, and that's where you want to be, okay? Now, I know that WAZZUB has promised a lot of things, guys, but you are a living proof of it, okay? Everything WAZZUB has promised, it has delivered. Sometimes it has taken longer than we expected, but guys, again, okay, it's not all blue skies. Problems happens, things happen on the internet, okay? And things that are beyond our control. And so, but WAZZUB always stick for what it means, okay? So WAZZUB will always fulfill its promise. So WAZZUB has promised, first of all, okay, the profit share phenomenon. Well, delivered, right? And then, that we got kicked out of Facebook and all this stuff, no problem. WAZZUB promised is going to be a new, social community, and it delivered. And now, I know that there's been kind of frustrating because it's been very slow, but WAZZUB has been working on that, okay, on the servers. Okay? Again, it's like getting a college degree. It's not going to happen overnight. Anything worth having is worth to fight for. Alright? Everybody knows that. I love to repeat that because it is true. WAZZUB is worth having. Everything it preaches, guys, is worth having. So it's worth to fight for. WAZZUB has been fighting, through the punches, okay, to get where we are. But there's so much more coming. Okay? And so, for having promised a lot of things, WAZZUB has delivered a lot of things, and there's more things coming. There's a community, okay? In a little bit, I'll give you some great stuff about a community. And then, it was the charity program, delivered, right? delivered. Not, I mean, there's some things that need to be fixed, but we'll talk about that in a minute, but delivered. So WAZZUB is always going to be trustworthy, okay? So that's what I want, one of the things I want to tell you, and I stand for that, okay? And again, what I want for myself and my family, I want for you and your family, okay? I know I've been, there has been some slow down time over there, frustrating, but guys, here we are, okay? We're moving forward. So understand, okay, that a lot of people, they're still waiting for some email reply from support. But guys, I know it is so hard to wait, okay? When we, human nature, we want something now, especially, you know, something like verification links, okay? I mean, it's been frustrating because servers been slow, we've been blocked by so many other ISPs, and so all these things has been happening, guys. I don't use that as an excuse, it's just reality, okay? But because of that, a lot of emails are still in queue to be replied to. And for that, I want to ask you guys your patience. I know it's hard to wait, but that's what we can do, guys. Support is dealing with 4.4 million people, guys. Okay, now, all right, not just one or two. Yesterday alone, guys, we broke all records of WAZZUB itself. Over 90,000 members joined in one day alone. The best day for WAZZUB was yesterday. 90. Today, I believe we're going to break that. Now, most companies out there, they wish they had 90,000 people total. We got 90,000 in one day. WAZZUB is independent. WAZZUB is on a cluster by itself. WAZZUB is built from the ground up, from A to Z. WAZZUB, your home, your business, yours, everything in this business, guys, it is patent pending. Remember this, guys. Remember this, please. Take this to heart. Patent, they have registered the patent. Okay, right now it's patent pending. No one can copy what WAZZUB is all about. On April 9, 2012, the world will drew about WAZZUB. The people who didn't believe, okay, they're going to turn around and it's going to be too late for them. They will drew. And the big boys, guys, the copycats, won't be able to copy anything because, why? Patent pending. Alright? So you have something in your hands here that is absolutely massive. Okay? Don't take this lightly. Alright, so community server. Guys, the community. First thing I want to talk about, not the first thing, okay, what hold on a second, let me highlight this here. Community. Right? Community server. You know that we've been a little slow lately because of all the problems we've been having, okay? They found a bug on a script. Now, these programmers work day and night to find out what the heck it was, why it was so slow. And guys, right now, we're pleased to tell you that they found the bug, they fixed the bug, and that community is going to start moving so fast right now, guys, that is going to put a lot of other ones out there to shame, okay? So the community server, it's been, I'm not sure, it was supposed to be yesterday or today. I have not talked to the programmers today, so I'm not sure the status. But guys, it is absolutely ready to go, okay? And now, let me tell you something else really good about WAZZUB, about the community that you're definitely gonna love it, okay? Here's what happens, guys. When the programmers work on a script, you know, since the beginning, we've been telling you that we're gonna have a lot of great features, okay? A lot of great features in our community. And but the most important thing was to launch the community so we would have a communication vehicle for us to communicate, because we didn't have Facebook anymore. And by the way, who needs the big boys out there, right? We are that boy. Envision, okay, we to be a very big and stronger boy, and a man, and a person, and a business, and a family, okay, that we don't need those, you know, the so-called big boys out there, or the gurus. So we have our very own community, and it's going to be better than everything else out there. Okay, I don't say this arrogantly. I say this with all the love in my heart because I know it. Okay, I've been looking into it, and it's just amazing. And so here it is, guys. Check it out. The first new thing I'm going to tell you, and you can type in your excitement there if you like. Okay, we are going to have. Okay, as soon as the server is up and ready to go. Okay, for the community, and I believe it's happening right now. We're going to have audio and video chat. Audio and video chat. Everything that you've done and then been doing with Skype, you're going to be able to do with our own proprietary platform. It's been tested extensively and is working phenomenally well. So one more great feature for our community. And guys, it doesn't stop there, okay? They're going to keep on adding a lot of great stuff, and as the community start moving fast, guys, they're going to start adding more and more stuff just for the members. Remember this, okay? WAZZUB will be all that you ever need, really, okay? From a community point of view, to earn money, to shop, and to do everything that you do in real life, guys, you're going to be able to do with WAZZUB. And now, Another thing, and I want you to see, I want you to hear your screams of joy when I tell you this, because, and you can just type it in there, okay? Here's what happens, guys. Since the beginning, okay, when I first found out about WAZZUB, I knew it was going to be an explosion worldwide. Okay, I just did not know how fast that was going to grow. And we expected to have 500,000 or 500,000 people signed up on WAZZUB by April 9. We are almost 10 times. 4.4 is going to be 5 million, 10 times over what we predicted is going to happen. Guys, that is crazy, okay? And I knew that was going to happen, okay? Somehow it's going to happen, but not that fast. And so I thought that we're going to have problem with email. We're going to have problem with people blocking us, okay? And sure enough, guys, boom, they were having problems with the big boys. They're afraid of us growing too fast and put them down, blah, blah, blah. That's their cry. And so, anyways, they start blocking us. But we are the ones that take the punch. We fall down, but we get up and keep going to our bullseye, okay? We are on track. Okay, and so my concern was, what about if would it be possible for all of us to have an email account with WAZZUB? They say, no can do. The email world, it's over. It's gone. Everything's moving into social media and blah, okay? And it was true. I was a little disappointed, but you know what? They saved the best for last. Guess what, guys? On April 9, 2012, you're going to have your very own WAZZUB email account. Every single member. We have our own email server. Woo-hoo-hoo! I am so excited, guys. Who's going to block us now? Oh my goodness, that's going to be fun. That's going to be so great. And guys, yes, excitement is through the roof. Okay? So your own email account, video chat, and text, and our own Skype features, guys, amazing already. And it doesn't stop there, okay? It does not stop there. And that's going to be when that day comes, okay, April 9, 2012. When you have your own link. And by the way, your new link is going to be found on your members area that you are in right now, okay? As you log in. And over there, you're going to find all that information. Okay, you're going to find your own email account, okay, ready for you just to go and register and start using it immediately. So that's going to happen automatically. Okay? So that is going to be amazing. Now, guys, think about it, okay? Gmail, AOL, Verizon, whatever, okay? ISP out there. That's the big boys. The big boys that dictate, okay? Forget it. We are about the members, about you, about us. We tell them what we want. Okay? What was the first thing that we did? We say here in WAZZUB, okay? We decide who's going to be making the big profits. Where? Well, WAZZUB is the place. Right? So, okay, so let's move on here, guys. You're going to have your own email account. Okay, now we already talked about what's going to happen after April 9. But I'm going to recap that real quick, okay? Okay, now guys, pay attention, please. Especially if you're new with us, okay? So on April 9, everyone that registers before April 9, 2012, okay, we'll be able to invite more people to join until April 30, and that does increasing your dollar factor, okay? So you're going to increase your dollar factor until April 9, until April 30, if you join before April 9 or before, okay? Now, also, you're going to receive a new link, okay? You're going to receive a new link that's going to be for, you already have your ref link, okay? Your ref link, but you're going to receive a new link on April 9. You're going to have two links, okay? One for the profit sharing phenomenon, but profit sharing phenomenon will be gone on April 9, 2012, but that link will still be good to enroll people after April 9. And then we're going to have another link that's going to be for the perfect internet. Okay, but both links going to take you to the same place. Some people ask me, gee, why don't we kill one link? Okay, we all have one link. Well, hey, it's a choice that you have. You can use either or both. It's up to you. Okay, maybe later they're going to do away with one of them, with the first one, but for now, just let it be, okay? It's not important, okay? Okay, so, and also, okay, from April 9, 2012, okay, and beyond, okay, I mean, you're gonna receive dollar factor until April 30. People that join after April 9 and beyond, they're going to receive deal points, and you will receive deal points. Everyone will receive deal points, okay, who are eligible for deal points after April 30, 2012. Okay, but the people that join on April 9 or after April 9, and they can only earn deal points. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Payday. Let's talk about this real quick. Okay, we already talked about it, but it's always good to know what's coming. Okay, payday is still going to be May 15th for the month of April. Now, some of you guys are asking, okay, what forms of payment? Who's going to look? Don't worry about that. We have plenty of time. Okay, there's going to be via payment processors. We don't know which one yet. We have, having a lot of them to go through. Okay, they're working on that. Okay, but you're going to have plenty of time for you to get yourself set up. Okay, in whatever way that you want to get paid, and that form is going to be in the members area. Okay, just be patient. Okay, WAZZUB is about the members. Remember, okay, they're going to please you first before they please themselves. So payday, so May 15, okay, for April, and then every May 15, as far as I know. They may change the dates, but as far as I know, every May 15, you're going to get paid for the prior month. All right, payment processor, talk about that. Form on the members area. I just talk about the form in the members area. Okay, that's going to be there. Guys, I'm not sure when exactly, but it should be soon, okay? We'll let you know. Remember, okay, about the members. All right. Also, okay, here's another thing. On the launch day, the country managers' information is going to be displayed on their on the home page, okay? On the home page. So now you're going to have a country manager that you can communicate with him or her, okay, or that team to support you in your area. All that information is going to be displayed on the main page. It's going to be very, very exciting because now, okay, guys, we're talking about real and true support. All right? Now we're going to talk about the languages. Guys, here's something that we're still waiting, okay? Languages. Let me touch on this a little bit. Languages. You know that we wanted, okay, the language. There was the goal was to have the languages released on the beginning of pre-launch, okay, or January 1st or 2nd. Unfortunately, because of all the punches we have taken, all this, the scam screamers, all the things, you know what we've been through, okay? It was impossible to do that, okay? And but the language are still pending. We're still going to be able to use the languages after we launch. We're not sure if we're going to upload the language before we launch, okay, or after. But for you to have an idea, guys, right now, just yesterday alone, we have 90,000 people that joined us. The first time ever, we got 90,000 people, okay, and it's growing like crazy. Remember this, okay? With one language, we were able to do almost 4.4 million people in 3 months, imagine if you have other languages in place. Guys, what's important to remember here is this, okay? It is not the pre-launch members that's important to join to make you money. Okay, what is important is that we understand that members that join after we launch, that is what's going to increase your your profit. That's what's going to be the bomb for everyone. So if we have launched the language, okay, on April, already, guys, we would probably have double or triple or quadruple our numbers. So the programmers right now, guys, the number one priority, guys, is to be ready for the avalanche of people we're going to have joining us after we launch. We believe that we're going to double. The homepage is so amazing, okay, with all the benefits that we believe we will double this 5 million we'll have, okay, in 3 weeks, guys. We believe, okay? We strongly believe that that's going to happen. And so now the programmers, this is not ordinary numbers, guys. 4.4 million people. No other company in the world has ever been able to do that. We're the only ones, and very proud that we are it, and you're part of it. Okay, so this is no average thing, guys. This crazy numbers is a very overwhelming amount of people, so the programmers are working very hard to handle the traffic, to handle the numbers. You know that anyone that grows this fast, guys, they have problems. Bandwidth, they have problems with it's loading time. We have not had that problem, guys. We had 2 times only. Okay, we gotta be very proud, of these programmers that these guys have been so incredibly on the dot, working behind the scenes 24/7, guys, to make sure that we have uptime all the time, and we have had. So the priority is to stay with what we have right now. So the languages is not as important right now. Okay, it's not, but we're still gonna use the language because we are international. Okay, worldwide. So the translations that the members have done already are going to be uploaded. Not all of it, just with a little bit of tweaks. With a little bit of tweaks, okay, we're going to be able to incorporate that. So please be patient. I don't promise you that the language is going to be uploaded before we launch, but if it does. If it doesn't, it's not really important, guys. Trust me on that, okay? The cherry, okay? Languages. Again, okay, remember, guys, if we have launched the language, okay, full-blown, okay, already, these numbers will be crazy. 90,000 people in one day yesterday. These numbers will just be astronomical. We probably would have problems with the servers. We don't want that. Remember, the programmers are working to keep us up and running. They're working day and night. And these numbers, guys, nobody has ever been able to acquire this kind of numbers. It's crazy. We have. And we understand. I'm not me per se, but the programmers understand the pain that we have to go through. And we want to be safe. We don't want to be sorry. We don't want to be down all the time, okay? People be pissed off, right? So we are doing extremely well with that, and be proud of it. Alright, but also the cherries, okay, we're going to give you some news about the cherry in a minute, okay? Here's the good news about the cherry, guys. We've been talking about, now, do me a favor, okay? Don't hold me up to what I'm going to say to you, okay? Because we don't know yet which way this is going to turn, but either way, it's going to be good stuff, okay, happening for us and for cherries. But, my primary concern about charities, first of all, was about, hey, do the charities have the same deadline as we do? I say yes, April 9 is the deadline. And then, of course, I didn't like that very much because, if we're here to help people, to help charities has lots of people and that they support and that supports them, they should be given a chance, right, to be a little longer, the deadline to be a little longer. But that would not be possible because, hey, I don't make rules here. I follow them like we all do, okay, and they say, no, it cannot be done. But then, okay, because of that question's been burning my mind for so long, and again, keep in mind, don't hold me up to this, okay, not sure what's going to happen, but WAZZUB is about the members, Okay, it's about the members. And we decided to, of course, we have to stick with the word that WAZZUB means, right? So WAZZUB says, okay, it's about the members, so let the members vote. So we decided to have a poll. Okay? So we have the ability right now, guys. This is your pleasant surprise, okay? So if everyone votes yes to keep the charities open, okay, indefinite, we're going to be able to help a lot of charities. And charities have a lot of people, a lot of members. Right? Crazy, right? And that would, until April 30, 2012, your dollar factor will explode. And then what will happen? Okay, if we all vote yes, okay, and for indefinite, your dollar factor will grow all all 5 generations, okay, you invite, they invite, we all invite, it will grow a dollar factor. There will be an explosion for your dollar factor until April 30. And then after April 30, the charity will still have their share of the donations, and we as members, we would not have dollar factor, okay? Dollar factor ends, okay? Remember this, it ends for everyone, okay? April 9, 2012, that's when the last day, April 30, 2012, that's the last day for us to finish building our profit sharing phenomenon. Okay, we're in there. But after that, everything that the charities will do and bring all their millions and hundreds of thousands or millions of people, it will increase your deal points. What are deal points good for? Well, you all know, okay, deal points is like money, right? It's like money. But you cannot cash that for money, but okay, if you are already receiving money every month from WAZZUB, and then now save your money, invest, do whatever you like with it. Use your deal points to go shopping for Christmas, for shopping for anything, right? So guys, is that phenomenal? It's phenomenal. Okay, so you don't have to touch your money. In plenty of deal points, go buy stuff at 99% discount. It's crazy. So anyways, guys, in a little bit I'm going to give you an opportunity to vote, okay, on that, and then we're going to have another webinar next Tuesday, April 3rd, for us to discuss how it's going to happen, the results of the votes, okay, and to answer some questions that has been binding on some people's mind, and we will decide together, okay, as the members, the majority of the votes will win. All right? So, let's see here. Is there something else here? Okay. That's it for now. So now, guys, yeah, you guys are going to vote. But now, look, I'm going to close this for this a minute here. I'm going to answer some questions that have been unanswered, okay? And then you guys can type in it again. Just hold on. Hold your pencil, guys. Okay, here are some questions, okay? Guys, check this out, okay? We are such an incredible, united, and a family that we're so proud to have that I did not realize the huge can of worms that I opened. When I scheduled this webinar, I told everyone there on the notes, on the information of the class in the program, for everyone to post their questions in a WizIQ. Guys, oh my gosh, I got bombarded with so many questions. I had no idea how I was going to handle that. But fortunately, because we are such a great family, it started from our great friend Suresh over there, okay? And then he brought in that chain reaction of people. They started answering questions that they could already answer, guys. And I really appreciate that, Suresh and Rod and Connie and all the people that participated in answering questions. You guys have cleared up a workload from my back. And guys, thank you so much for that, guys. I really love the family atmosphere. I love you guys. We don't even need to ask you. You already know what to do, and that is beautiful. And guys, I thank you, okay, from the bottom of my heart. Okay, so most questions, if you are some of those people that ask questions, and I'm not going to answer them here, is because you have not been back to RizIQ comment section. Most of your questions have been answered there. Don't go there yet right now because I don't want you to get distracted. I'm going to answer only the questions that have not been answered. Okay? And so we're going to go over that just now, but again, okay, my hat goes out to you guys. Okay, there's Suresh, Rod, and Connie, and all the people that participate in that. Guys, a huge hand for them because they are such great supporters, okay, that without them, you see, it's about the people, it's about us, okay? It's not about me and about WAZZUB. And, the more we do to help WAZZUB, you ever heard that saying, guys, what can your country do for you? That's not a question. It's what you can do for your country, right? What can WAZZUB do for you? No. It's what you can do for WAZZUB. WAZZUB is your roof, right? So this guy took the initiative to get there and help, guys, tremendously. And guys, all of you, when you get a chance, offer some help, okay? The more you give, the more you gain. The more you give, guys, the more you get back, okay? So look, we're gaining more time here because of these guys have gone out there and answered those questions. Thank you so much, guys. So you can read some of the questions that I wrote here now already. Let me close the text here just for a second, guys, okay? I'm going to close this because I don't want distraction, and you appreciate that. All right, so you can read some of the answers there already, okay? The first question is that will the referral benefit when he refers a new member after April 30? And how is this accounted for? Well, yes, it does, okay? The person, everyone will benefit from it, okay? But they will receive deal points instead of a dollar factor. It's going to be 5 generation deeps, guys. Look, just keep this in mind. It's going to be the same exact of what you have right now in the profit sharing phenomenon. The only thing that changed, okay, is from dollar factor to deal points. You're going to have the same exact thing, and you're going to be working with deal points instead of a dollar factor, okay? So, next, what are deal points? Well, guys, with all due respect, whoever asked that question over there, okay, you have not been with us for a long time because we talk about this all the time. It's on a page as well on a blog, but I'll answer that for you, okay? Well, deal points is, of course, it's almost like money. We're talking a little bit about it. Okay, you're gonna be able to shop online. Depends how much of deal points you have. Shop online for free, right? You're gonna go shop online for free, and that is phenomenal. That is fantastic, okay? You're going to be able to use deal points to buy electronics, clothing, software, whatever we have to offer. And guys, you're going to be able to buy that stuff at 90 to 99% discount. And another thing here for people who will join after April 9, if they say that, hey, I cannot earn money with this, well, hey, yes, you can. Think about this, okay? You can buy, anything that you see there at 90 to 99% discount and sell it. Sell it, buy a list. Let's say, okay, we have a laptop, let's say an iPad 2 for $500, okay, we're going to be able to buy that. Let's hypothetically say that you buy that for $100 or less, okay, you'll be able to sell it for $200 and make a profit, or $300. Who would not want to buy it? Of course they would. So yes, all right. So you're gonna be able to go have a shopping spree, guys, and shop it for free. Things that you love to do, you're gonna be able to do that with the deal points. Okay. If you want to know more about deal points, go to the blog and go to the page that we have over there. It explains to you in details. Right. Next question. Is there a value for deal points? What is the value based on, and how is it calculated? Well, guys, same as I just said. Okay. The same way as we calculate the deal points, the dollar factor, you calculate deal points, okay? Now, the value, forgive me, I cannot really tell you, okay, how that's going to play, but that question, we can address that on the next webinar that we have on a Tuesday, okay? Next question, is the value of deal points fixed or varies from month to month? Again, same as the deal points, okay? It's going to vary. The more members that come in, okay, we're going to take the general deal points and divide that by the number of people, okay, of members, and there we find our deal points, okay? We got more in details on that on the next webinar. Next question, okay? How does a member accumulate deal points? Will it will be the same as the dollar factor, 5 generations yes, exactly. Answer that. And it's even better if you guys can read that on your own over there. I'd like to just emphasize sometimes, okay, what happens. So this gentleman here, okay, has a great question. Are the deal points a one-time off or something that keeps snowballing month after month? Example, say May 2012, I have 20 deal points, so the total is 20 deal points to spend correctly. And for June, I have 10 deal points, so will it be 20 plus 10 equals 30 deal points to spend correctly? Then in July, I have 100 deal points, 20 plus 10 plus 100 equals 130 deal points to spend. Yes, exactly. In August, I have 80 deal points, so will it be 20 plus 10 plus 100 plus 80 is 210 deal points? Yes. To answer your question there, yes. To piggyback on the same answer is a yes. It will keep snowballing. Okay. You paid the scenario correctly, the same exact way as you did. Okay. Appreciate you answering your own question. All right. Is there a cutoff time for the deal point snowballing? You got the answer right there. No, never. Cool, right? Okay. Will the deal points be instantly credited to your back office? For instance, use? Yes, absolutely. Credited in real time, just like dollar factor. Okay, and ready for you to spend. Does dollar factor building last until April 30, 2012 for all individual and charities? We already talked about that, right, guys? So dollar factor, is going to be until April 30, 2012. It's going to end right there. But the charities, okay, depending on our voting, right? On our voting, we will decide that. And question number two, answer number two, do factors and charity factors count together in the global factor for the 50% profit sharing? Yes. Dollar factor and charity factors count together in the global factor for the 50% profit sharing until April 30, 2012. Next question, okay. If you let charities, okay, have an indefinite time for registering, does that mean that those charities that register after April 30 will not have a charity factor? Then they will only have donations from WAZZUB, from the charity fund selling. 1 second. So to increase the time a little bit. WAZZUB from the charity fund selling from the songs, T-shirt, etc. Well, there will be a charity factor after April 30 if we vote yes. Okay? The donation from WAZZUB charity funds will be equivalent to their factors plus the selling of the goodies, T-shirts and songs, etc. Now keep in mind that the T-shirts, that the charities, they don't not only get their charity factor, but WAZZUB is going to put out of its own money 20% on top of what they do. Okay, so either way, we vote yes or no. It's a win-win. Is a win-win for the charities. But if it is a yes, it's even more power for WAZZUB and for you as a member, because we do care about people, we do care about charities. All right, now, next question. Can we have a list by date and time by country on the launch date and time as we are all in different time zones? Okay, I don't know the answer to that. Okay, we'll talk about that on the next webinar. Okay, but I'm sure that if you look at GMT, okay, I believe that the launch day is going to be at midnight Pacific, I believe, because that's where the companies are incorporated at and established at in Las Vegas, and it's Pacific Standard Time. Okay, so I believe it's going to be at midnight that day. And by that you can check your local time zone, okay, when that will be. But there will be no rush, guys, okay? If you're worrying about that, everyone's going to have plenty of time to go and register. You're not going to, if you register, if you use our main page, okay, if you set your own page, after your members set theirs, it doesn't change anything, okay? The order of the equation, the factors, does not alter where you are, okay? You will always benefit from your members, no matter if they switch switch before or after you, okay? No worries right there. Alright, so let's see, okay. Question, okay, country manager's position. Is there any vacancies for which country, if any, and what's the qualification requirements? We need to have a country manager in every country, okay? There are some countries that we don't have it yet, okay? But we're not, we're going to have that, and there is some qualification to be fluent. Okay, the qualification would be fluent in English, because that's where the company is incorporated at, and you get the message, the information from headquarters, and also you need to be fluent in your language, and also you need to have some management skills. Right? If you manage a restaurant, if you manage an office, or if you have a business major, okay, and we're going to talk about that on a country manager's webinar, and we will decide as a team of country managers, okay, what we'll need based upon the work that the country manager will have to perform, okay? So based on the tasks, we're going to stipulate the qualifications, all right? So right now we cannot tell you that because we're still not having that meeting yet. So it depends on the country manager's decision, all right? We'll let you know. But whoever asks that question, okay, you can keep that in mind, send an email to support, and put yourself on a list, okay, to be contacted. Alright, so next, okay, members who wish to know their country manager and contact so they can approach them for assistance. Well, we just talked about that, right guys? That you're going to be able to, that the country manager is going to be listed on a home page after lunch, and unfortunately you're going to have your own support team, okay, in your area. Okay, will WAZZUB announce the total global factor after April 30, 2012? Well, the answer is yes, always, okay? WAZZUB is going to be very transparent, okay? It's very transparent. It's about the members. The members will know what's going on all the time. The CPA are going to run a report every month, and that report is going to tell you everything WAZZUB did, okay, your profit, and everything is going to be there calculated for you to see on your members area, okay? Again, it's about the members, not about WAZZUB. All right. We'll support address and rectify the issues of members with missing links, which you have email support. Well, guys, again, okay, remember, okay, WAZZUB is dealing now with over 4.4 million people, but WAZZUB will always, okay, answer your questions, okay. We just have to be a little bit more patient, okay. And I know it's hard to wait, but that's the way things go, all right. So be patient there for us, okay, and with us, and support us. WAZZUB. Okay, now this is a question that I'm not going to be able to answer this yet, okay, until the next webinar. If charities are open to register and build their charity factor indefinitely over time, won't they be having a big slice of 50% profit that is to be shared with the dollar factor? With the dollar factor members, or does charity factor not paid out from 50% profit sharing of the dollar factor? Okay, I cannot answer that question right now, but I have a hunch that it will have nothing to do with the members' 50% dollar factor, okay? And that question is going to be addressed on the next webinar, all about charities, okay, what we're going to talk about, because that's going to be exactly for this purpose alone. All right, guys? Awesome. So, here we go. We're done with the questions and answer, and if you have asked any question and is not answered here, please go back to WizIQ, and WizIQ, you're going to see your answer right over there, okay? And for you to get there, guys, it's simply by clicking on the link that you click to join this webinar right here, okay? Your answer should be in there. And with that, let me do another thing over here. Now I'm going to give you the ability to vote, okay? I want you guys to vote right now, yes or no, only, for charities, okay? If it does not, okay, I mean, we're about helping people, right, guys? We're about helping people. And when we put out the power of we out there, guys, it's not about us. It's not about me or about you. It's about us, all of us. Remember, think about this. Wow, everybody already said yes. That is awesome. I didn't see one no yet. But guys, think about this, okay? Think about this very carefully. Look, we keep this open indefinite, okay? When we are enrolling charities, say we enroll a charity, okay, with a charity has 1,000 people, some have 20,000, 100,000 people. Like say the American Red Cross, okay, guys, that is huge, okay. The world will know who WAZZUB really is. When they join, they're gonna bring. Let's say, okay, we have a charity with 100,000, okay, 100,000 members. Guys, remember what I told you, okay, in the beginning of this conversation. I told you that the number of members, of pre-launch members, has nothing, zero, to do with how much money you're going to earn with WAZZUB. What there's a lot to do is the people that join after we launch. Think about it, guys. Look, Facebook is worth, has 800 million people, okay, members. 800 million. They are worth, okay, a company is worth based upon the number of members that they have. So Facebook is worth over $80 billion. Think about this. A share on Facebook right now is about $100 per share, right, per member. Now think about this, guys. Think about this, okay? Carefully. Think. Hear me out. When we, there's no if, buts, or ands, okay? When we have 100 million people, because we will, and then we have, look, 100 million people. Each share is going to be no less than $10 or $20 per share, per people. Now let's say that your dollar factor, okay? Let's say that in the beginning of April, it's going to be like, let's say hypothetically, okay? 60 cents per factor. Okay? Now, when we have 100 million people, that could be, guys, as good as $10 per factor. And it's going to grow all the way to 20, and who knows, to 100, okay? We don't know how big we're going to grow. But let's say that 10 years from now, guys, 10 years from now, okay, each factor is worth $100. Even if you have just $100 factor, how much is that? $10,000 per month? Can you live with that? With 100 factor? Dollar factor? What about if you have 1,000 or 10,000? Guys, the more people join, the more charities join, no matter when, the bigger our profit will grow. Yes, think about that. Yes, you're right. Oh my God, this we put in here, guys, for us to really understand what we have in our hand. It's not about right now. It's about looking into the future. Look into the future and be joyful, be glad, because, guys, it is going to happen. Okay? It is awesome, guys. And here's what I'm going to do. Okay, we're not going to close this call, but in about, I'm going to put it right here on the screen, okay? Put it right here on the screen for you. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. In a little bit, I want you to give me about 15 minutes, okay? You're going to go to our blog. Hey, WAZZUB blogspot.com and vote. We're going to count the votes there because over here too already count, okay? We already have, guys, we already have one, okay? There's going to be more information in there. Go there in about, I'm going to put here, okay? In about, I'm going to put 20 minutes from now. It can be sooner, okay? 20 minutes from now. It can be sooner. Keep checking. He's going to have right there for you to go and vote. Right? So, and over there you're going to register for the next webinar next Tuesday, and then you're going to vote. And the vote there, guys, again, okay, no questions, no answer, nothing else than yes or no. You read what it will say on the page, okay? So with that, guys, I just wanted to thank you guys for being here, and I hope all your questions have been answered, and if they have not been answered, please go back to the comments section right here, and you're going to find your answer right there, because everything has already been answered. And with that, guys, I want to thank again all of you for being here. I love you guys. Suresh, big thumbs up for you, okay, and Rod and Connie and all the supporters, all the people that have been able to help me, help us out, that are always helping us, guys. God bless you all. Have a great and terrific day in the evening. Go to the blog in a little bit, and don't forget to register for the Spanish webinar tomorrow. It's going to be about the same thing that we talk about here today. Okay, so guys, thank you all. God bless you. Love you all.